Good morning, world. I am wearing head to toe secondhand. Oh my god, I was so excited to wear these pants because I couldn't do it in Baltimore, and even my jewelry is secondhand. Hi friends, buenos dias. I'm learning Spanish and it's pathetic because well, first of all, I speak Latvian and Russian as my native languages. English is my third language, and I also learned Portuguese, so which isn't helpful to me really. It helps me understand things, like I can read the menu, I can even understand things that people are saying to me, but I cannot speak back. Like I cannot form a single sentence because whatever I say will come out in Portuguese, and I feel like that's almost more disrespectful than just not saying anything, because clearly that's not Spanish. So yeah, it's my first morning here, and I don't know if this is something that only I feel or is this how everybody in the world feels, but to me, I can stay in the West for max 3 months. After 3 months, I'm sick. Mentally, physically, I don't feel well, especially the US. The US, I just cannot stomach for more than 3 months. I need to leave for more than 3 months at a time. And I swear to you, the minute I landed here, just this morning waking up, I immediately feel so much better. I feel like my skin is clearer, my mind is clear, breathing is easier, like I feel like so much of my anxiety I've just left behind, and it isn't to do with vacationing because I'm here for work, and it really doesn't matter. I could be, I could be back in Thailand working or volunteering or doing whatever, doing the same type of work that I do in the US. It's just, I feel different, I feel better. I don't know if it's the air, the lack of imperialist propaganda, I don't know, but I feel so good. I'm so blessed to be here. I just feel wonderful, and I'm so happy to have this opportunity and to take this month, really to take every single day of this month as a huge blessing and to live it to the fullest. Anyways, come see this beautiful view that I have. What's so wild is that there's a huge volcano that you can see, but only like when the sun is rising. Afterwards, it's gone. It's like it never was there, but it's right there, a huge volcano that you can't see right now. Yeah, this is my view of Guatemala City. This is how we filter water with this thing. It's so amazing. It's made here in Guatemala. Basically, you just pour the water in here and then wait for it to filter through, and then you can drink it through here. Except for it takes a really, really long time for it to filter, but it's amazing. Good morning, Guatemala. It's 5 a.m. The moon is still up.
People acting. People acting. People acting. People acting. People acting.
Buenos dias. It's my second day in Guatemala. Yesterday was amazing. This morning I just feel so blessed, so happy. The internet has been really bad. The Wi-Fi, well, I have no data or any like service. I just have to rely on wherever there's Wi-Fi, and as you may know, Wi-Fi tends to be an issue in certain countries, and here my Wi-Fi at least just like comes in and out. It's moody AF. It just does whatever it wants, which actually has been amazing. I love it when I'm forced to take a break of not just social media, but I think like interacting with people. I do that a lot, especially because my community is very global. So the only way to keep in touch is to constantly communicate through text, Facebook, DM, whatever. And I love it when the connection gets bad, because it's sort of like an excuse, you know. It's not like I'm intentionally not responding. It's not like I'm intentionally avoiding you or, you know, falling behind on responsibilities. It's because I'm forced to do that, and I absolutely love it. I think it's so useful, honestly. Anyways, those are my rants on second day Guatemala and just enjoying having really bad Wi-Fi. But it is so beautiful. Secondhand. It's just like, oh, I love the arms. I love the embroidery. Just love everything. So beautiful. Oh, and it ties like this in the back. This is all of my fruit selection. There aren't that many different ones now. I've been sick. My voice is still a little sick. So I have oranges and limes. Oh my God, these are cashew nuts. Like right here is where the cashew nut is in. Oh my God, I actually have a funny story about it. Anyways, I have a really funny story about this cashew fruit. First time I tried it was when I was living in Brazil. Me and my friend Asia, she's from New York. We're both like foreigners. We got these fruits at the store. We brought them home and we ate it, and it's really delicious. Like, we ate this fruit. We didn't really know how, but we just did it. And then we were like, oh, but we should eat the nut too. Like, it's a cashew nut, right? So we ate the nut, but literally, like, you cannot eat it like this. It has to be roasted or processed or whatever. There's like poison, literally, like it's in this like poisonous juice or whatever. Anyways, we ate it, and like both of our lips really swole up, like they got like 3 times bigger. And they were burning for like a day or two. And I remember like thinking that, damn, this fruit needs to come with like an instruction manual for stupid people like us. Head to toe thrifted as always. Oh, my voice is still so bad after fever and being sick. My god, the backlight. Hold up. There, much better. I also haven't put on makeup since I got here at all. I don't even have, like, people are gonna kill me, but don't kill me. I don't have a skincare routine. I've never had a skincare routine, but typically at home, I'll at least put on like lotion. Here I have no lotion. I have nothing, like nothing at all, and see, I'm still glowing because I'm so happy to be here. Also, I finally found a nail salon. My nail lady, Flora, her salon is just like 5 blocks down, which is awesome, except for when she asked me, do you want it like chiquitos? And I wanted to say no, but I said sí. I don't know why that came out. So now I have the shortest little nails in the universe. But yeah, I'm so happy. So this is my gym. This is where I come every morning, and it also has the view of the volcano, but you can't see it right now because it's cloudy. Good morning. It's like 7 a.m. Just did my cardio. Woo. Just did my cardio, and I'm gonna try to do some strength now, but I'm useless without F45. I can't discipline myself, but let's go. These are new fruits I got at the market. I have no idea what they're called, but I am extremely excited to try them. Oh my god, maracuja! I knew that it would be this. Yes, it's my favorite. Hola. I've been reading this book since I got here, Staying Alive by Vandana Shiva. Women, Ecology and Development, examining the position of women in relation to nature, the forest, the food chain and water supplies, da-da-da-da-da. Anyways, like what I've read so far talks a lot about how colonization and patriarchy go hand in hand. Basically like the subjugation and domination over land and mother nature and the subjugation of women is the same political project, and it's basically ecofeminism. I've read, my favorite book by her is literally, I think it's called Ecofeminism. Yeah, that's my shit. That's what I'm about, and I think it's just such important knowledge. So yeah, that type of stuff. Actually, I write down quotes like all the time from this book. I've also been journaling every day. But anyways, like to just read like 2 or 3. The Industrial Revolution converted economics from basic product management or management of resources for sustenance and basic need satisfaction into a process of commodity production for profit maximization. Basically, like capitalism is trash as always. And what I really like is that it goes into how like science is not like the science that we think of, is not like a neutral fact-based thing. Like everything is based on some type of moral and ethic, and what we decide or value as progress or development has ethics and morals and like ideologies underneath it. It's not just like, oh well, clearly this is this, like X is Y and Y is Z or whatever. That's not how science is. And basically like in the book as well, she talks about how like if what we call development is what naturally leads us to like threatens our survival because it's destroying our planet, then perhaps there's something wrong with what we think of as development. And also it talks about how a lot of things, like basically we see, nature is seen as unproductive, and with it women and indigenous people that rely on it are also seen as not productive, not because they produce less, but because we assume that production can only ever take place when mandated by technology for commodity production, even if that technology destroys life. So for example, like when we think of like a clean, stable river, that's unproductive. It needs to have a dam. If we think of like women and indigenous people collecting water from the river for their communities and so on, that's unproductive. We need a water management team, engineers to facilitate the process and so on. And also it talks a lot about, I need to stop talking about this has nothing to do with my Guatemala trip. Well, it does have everything to do with Guatemala. Guatemala is mostly indigenous, and it's been severely hurt by all of these like Western ideas of development and resource exploitation and privatization and capitalism and so on. Another quote I had is, "The new impoverishment lies in the fact that resources which supported their survival were abandoned or absorbed into the market economy, while they themselves were excluded and displaced by it." So talking about women and indigenous people. And this was in a discussion about like what's real material poverty and what's culturally perceived poverty. 2 different things. But anyways, yeah, I have like a ton of quotes and I can't keep talking about this, but this is stuff that I'm like super interested in. I think literally like women and nature are connected, and you know, land should be returned to indigenous people, and we should, and all of these ideas of like development and stuff like that, not leading us down a good path, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here.